Cinnamon, nah. Ah. Cinnamon, soca just give me.
Last week, we experienced 10-foot rollers at 5 a.m. Then I headed on home to work cheerleading world with my best friend Rosby, while Christian stayed behind in Grenada and did his first solo sail by himself. And to wrap the week up, my mom flew back to Grenada with me for a fun week. This week,
She's here. After 2 weeks, she's back. It's time to see her.
after being away for a week and a half, I was excited to see my Christian. Once we had got there, we had one of our friends, tall man, help us out with our luggage so we could get to going on Mischief.
Hi Ariana, what are we getting ready to do? We're going to check out a Grenada.
One of the places we really wanted to show Mom was not in Grenada. So we hopped on the dinghy and headed over to Customs to check out for the week.
We're just going over there. We are enjoying our drinks because Customs and Immigration is not open until 9. We got there 10 minutes early, so we were enjoying some tea.
I have my sour salt tea, so it is absolutely going to cure cancer and everything. Just read everything that this cup of tea can do for you. I don't know why they don't use it in hospitals around the world to cure everything.
After a cup of tea, Immigration and Customs finally opened.
We're excited! Yay! Let's see if we can get this dinghy out of here now. Yes, I will take the dinghy too.
While we checked on out, Christian was getting the battery situation fixed.
So the guy from Budget Marine just came by. I'm gonna pull these 2 batteries out, put 2 new ones in it. Hopefully 95% of my electrical problems get fixed. After having many electrical problems on the boat, the only other problem could be is bad batteries. So I replaced the only other 2 that we had, and everything was a-okay. Even the VHF worked after that. And there we have it. There we go. First time I've had green lights since January. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So this is your first sailing trip here on Mischief. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling ready for adventure.
We were so excited to be finally taking my mom on her first sailing adventure.
Good, we're on the way.
Once we had finally left the yacht club, we had decided that we first wanted to stop at the underwater sculpture park, which was just around the corner. So we decided to motor there. The sculpture we dived on was Vicissitude. It's a circle of life-size figures cast from the local children, and they're linked by holding hands. They're transformed by nature as they become remodeled by the environment, and the coral growth reflects the change of growing up through as a lifetime. I think it's amazing how it kind of symbolizes the growth and how people change. It was beautiful. And we sure enjoyed snorkeling.
We're done with swimming. Now we're off to... Yes!
We first hoisted up the mainsail and headed our way north. Everything seemed to be going great. until we noticed we lost the dinghy. Up to this point, we had been towing the dinghy behind on one of the tow hooks, and we hadn't had a problem. But it seemed to be on this day we did. And it seemed the only way we're going to be able to save the dinghy was to jump right in.
I slipped right onto the dinghy. Algae had grown all over the bottom, so it wasn't easy to hold on. And the boat moving so fast, it almost jerked me right off. After getting the halyard attached to the dinghy, I ran to the bow and pulled the dinghy a bit closer before winching. And of course, there was another issue.
The floor had completely come unattached. So what was my reaction? I had to jump in right after it. The floor was also so slippery and I could not pull up the floor to save my life.
So while Ariana was dealing with the floor in the back of the boat, I was on the bow situating the dinghy. I quickly ran back to grab the floor so Ariana could get back on the boat.
After recovering the floor, we were able to settle down and get the dinghy tied down to the bow.
So what did you think about that experience?
That was wonderful. Such teamwork. Both ended up in the water. Love it. Love it.
How's it going?
Wonderful. This rocket makes you sleep like a baby.
Our big ordeal was over. We were able to finally set sail to our destination, and we had a gorgeous sail for it with an absolutely beautiful sunset. We couldn't have asked for a better sail with my mom. So guys, don't forget to check us out next week as we have more adventures through the Caribbean.
I know you guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, send some love through patronage or PayPal, and don't forget to keep on watching us.